a brighter side, 'cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you patronize, feel so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're a paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side, and it's smooth how you move, 'cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can I have the throne? I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it, thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
Today we're joined by a special guest. She is a big 2K fan, a Pelicans season ticket holder, and an award-winning New York Times best-selling author. Angie Thomas, welcome to 2K TV.
Thank you for having me. I'm honored.
Your favorite team, that's the NBA, New Orleans Pelicans. They're off to a great start this season. What are your thoughts on the Pelicans so far?
You know, I don't want to jinx it, but we're looking really good. I think this is going to be a solid season. BI is just, he's going to another level. Mark my.
And coming down the tunnel, an opportunity here at the home for the Atlanta Hawks. Looking sharp and focused for the task at hand. What a gorgeous nighttime view from high above the city of Atlanta. Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. So a moment now to see the story for him.
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips and all of a sudden you're locked in.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Kevin, thanks. With the new G League Pathway program, some say that the NBA is competing now with college hoops for top high school players. G League President Sharif Abdur-Rahim said, "I don't think so. This is an opportunity for unique talents, a select group that are tracking toward the NBA. It's a different model from college. Guys, we'll see how this works out in the years to come.
DA, thanks a lot. Greg, it's going to be a battle of the boards tonight, and you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
No doubt about it. Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, Brian Grant, a lot of guys that earn their living wearing that hard hat.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup, they've got Karl Anthony Towns, Malik Beasley out there with D'Angelo Russell, and it's Vanderbilt in at the power forward. And for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there with Reddish, and it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
Young, good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Beasley. Pass to Vanderbilt. Kicks it to Russell. Passes to Towns. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And this, to me, is important for Karl Anthony Towns. We know he has a terrific perimeter game, but I like to see him take charge on the interior first.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And that one's good. Russell.
D'Angelo Russell is not afraid to make some big-time momentum-swinging shots. Nice to see him answer back right there.
Reddish. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now, here is Russell. He's coming off a 25-point game against Memphis.
And his passing was simply amazing. A lot of fun to watch.
Here's Hunter. Over in the corner, Reddish. Oh!
My goodness.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Here's Russell, and he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Pass to Towns. Beasley outside. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Knocks it loose. Young with the steal. Here's Capella, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young, and Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. To the inside, here's Towns, and he banks in the layup. Towns has got 6.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Russell, following the basket by Trae Young. Russell passes to Okogie. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's Vanderbilt. There's the pass to Towns. Lock at 6. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Beasley with a clean look, and again it's Minnesota converting.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Here's Capella. Again, the Hawks score.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
It's stolen by Capella. Now the dish to Young. Count it.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Russell with a wide open look. That's tipped.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Goes up the baseline, and again, it's Atlanta.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout, and this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
We're seeing two teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
Check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at the Hawks, down at 10th in the early going, looking to make a move up in the standings.
And, you know, right now for Atlanta, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
It's good. Young's got 17.
And he's off to a phenomenal start here tonight, guys.
Russell looking around. Knocks down the three ball.
Russell is continuing to develop that deep perimeter shot. He's got to continue to be a factor from there.
Here's Reddish. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. He has 6.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Bounce pass, Russell. Beasley for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
I think when you shoot as poorly as they did from deep in that basketball game, it's not going to go your way very often. The 3 ball, too critical in today's NBA.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Minnesota gets called for the foul. Well, many question the selection of Reddish in the draft. Pundits thought he had red flags. But, Greg, he developed nicely over his first season in the league.
You know, Reddish caught up to the speed of the NBA, found his shot, and started to play with confidence. Sometimes it takes a little time for young guys to adjust.
That free throw good from Reddish. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Edwards is checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Timberwolves trail by 12. Reddish with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. Good on the shot.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Towns. He's coming off a 25-point game against Memphis.
A gigantic game for him at the free throw line. He was an instigator, drawing a ton of contact and really just hunting for the whistles.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
And here's Russell. He's got 6 for 3. Beasley. It's good from long range. Beasley's got 8.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Young. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And he's made all 8 of his field goals here to start the game.
Timberwolves trail by 15. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Here are the top rebounders over the last month. In the third spot, Clint Capella.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
Pass to Edwards. Three-pointer. And Russell gets it to go on the assist from Edwards. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. For the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Collins. Kevin Huerter comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Young. Now here's Rondo. A second chance effort. And it's Capella missing.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
2 points. That one goes.
Really solid read from Jarrett Culver right there. This is a team-first guy who enjoys passing.
Here's Rondo. It's deflected. Now Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Here's Huerter. Connects from three-point range. And the Hawks lead by 11.
Boy, major defensive lapse on that trip, leaving him all alone in three-point territory, and he drills it.
And he gets it to go.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
But they get it back. A shot by Culver, nobody around. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Okongwu. Another three for Atlanta.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Layman gets the bucket.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
Tipped away. Pass to Huerter. Here's Reddish. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
first one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 17. It's stolen by Reddish. And here's the fast break. And no good that time. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Edwards kicks to Culver. No good on the triple.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Timberwolves trailed by 19. Russell with it. He's got 9. Down low. Rondo with the steal. Here's Okongwu. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
The Hawks have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Okongwu. Tony Snell's checked in for Atlanta. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Davis is checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Pass to Russell. 1:49 left to play here in the first. And he recovers it. Kicks to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Hawks on D. Right side Davis. They need this.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
The shot by Okongwu, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Capella with it. He's picked up by Russell. Here's Snell. It's hauled in by Edwards.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
He's looking for Russell and finds him. Davis kicks to Culver. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Boy, great positioning from Culver. Gets himself wide open, and with a look he likes, he just drains it.
And it goes down 2 points. And the Hawks lead by 20.
The defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Here's Culver, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
And standing 6'7", Jarrett Culver with great positional size at that combo guard position.
You know what, Greg? He has drawn some parallels to Karis LeVert with his frame. And obviously similar styles, too.
Take a break.
Both guys
Take a
very
break.
fluid off the
2
dribble.
shots.
Free throw drop for Culver.
How about this, guys? When Jarrett Culver arrives in college, he wasn't even listed as a top 300 prospect. 2 years later, it was clear the projections were wrong. This guy goes number 6 in the 2019 draft. Absolutely incredible story.
Hunter's checked in for Atlanta. That one is no good. And we know GA's shooting is a question mark for Jarrett Culver.
A long windup, a little hitch in his giddy up, and shoots it kind of on the way down. He's reworked his motion. I like the high release, but it's still a work in progress.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. That one goes. Count it.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now, here's Culver. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. The three, shot clock at 6. To the wing right side. Here's Edwards. The shot misses. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And catching up with Karl Anthony Towns, he talked about what this team needs to improve upon to get to the next level.
All year we've talked about the message of discipline. Sometimes our discipline gets away from us, and I think that's what happens on our defensive end, that our discipline lacks, and we're starting playing free basketball, and it's not team basketball.
And Greg, of course, we see many teams having this issue.
The game is so fast-paced now, it's hard for guys to value each and every possession. That often leads to careless play at both ends.
Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone, and welcome back as we get going again here at 2K Sports. And for the Hawks, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Edwards, Culver out there with Davis, then it's Russell, and it's Reed in at the 5. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Okogie's checked in. He dishes it to Davis. Okogie, the pass to Davis.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Herter. That's tipped, but he gets it back. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. While we've got a moment, let's now take a look at the teams that had the most second chance points on the season. The Hawks, number 1.
And that's the way they have to play in order to win. They've got rebounders, so they've got to go after those second and third opportunities whenever they can.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Russell. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Timberwolves trail by 15. Got a piece of it. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Rondo gets the bucket.
And how about the focus there from Rondo? Doesn't let the D get to him, able to complete that play through contact.
Russell left side. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Here's Russell after Rajon Rondo's bucket. Takes the three. Okongwu grabs the board.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And that one, good. And the Hawks lead by 19. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. It's Russell with the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Timeout.
Russell's got 13 points.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Atlanta making some changes. Collins checked in for Okongwu, and Trae Young subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And Young, here we go. And the rejection by Towns. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Young for three. Gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Really clever with the basketball. Young so advanced offensively. Excellent pull-up jumper there.
Russell, no luck.
He started the game scorching the Nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
Hunter, no good. Timberwolves trail by 18. Here's Snell. From deep, Collins. Good on the triple. Collins has got 5.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
The pass to Okogie. Tries a 3. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And the shot is good.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Towns. Pass to Okogie. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Beasley kicks to Towns. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Well, the body control of Karl Anthony Towns, just a terrific job to take the hit.
And the rejection by Towns. Collins, good. And here's Russell. He's got 13. Feeds it to Towns. Over Collins. And Towns, the bucket on the assist by Russell. 10 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint. The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And here's Young from the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
There's Russell with the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. 16 points for him.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Hits it from 3-point range.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now Russell. He's got 16. To the middle. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 6 in the quarter.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
And it's in there.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Wasted no time on that one. Herter's got 12 points in the game.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Russell finds Towns. Back to Russell. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists now in this one.
And this is what D'Angelo Russell does out here, right? He's a dynamic scorer who doesn't lack for confidence.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And last season, Karl Anthony Towns shooting over 40% from three-point range with over 8 attempts a game. I mean, Greg, he is in the conversation, don't you think, for best three-point shooting center of all time.
It's amazing, Kevin. His volume of threes is unprecedented for the center position. And it's not just standstill. Catch and shoot triples. He's hitting step backs. He could have that title when it's all said and done.
Here's Young after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. And it's Lehman in the corner. Russell from long range. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. On its way from Young for 2. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Here's Russell. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
I'll tell you, D'Angelo Russell has tremendous game. This guy's superb at finding ways to capitalize.
Jacks up a 3. Again, Russell missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Here's Reddish, and Reddish with the slam.
How about the vision from the crafty little guard? Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
Timberwolves trail by 21, and the foul on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul, and the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in. Russell with it. 22 points for him, and they double up Russell. Reed. But they'll get another chance. Lehman kicks to Beasley. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
You know, when talking about the pressure Young puts on a defense, I'm not sure the word relentless is strong enough.
And he knocks down the first one. Atlanta making a switch here. Rondo's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Ed Davis is checked in for the Timberwolves. Edwards comes in for D'Angelo Russell. Here's Beasley. He's coming off a 28-point game against Memphis.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
Chalk up 2 there. Rondo's got 8.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
Passes it to Reed. Now here's Edwards. He's got 8, and the basket is good.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
And the shot goes in.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Poked away. Out of bounds. Atlanta takes possession.
And let's check out some stats. Here are the numbers for Young. 4th in assists, 16th in free throw percentage. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And as you said, dropping dimes at a top 5 pace. He's in total command of his team. They look to him for leadership, and he does not disappoint.
Yeah, you want to be successful. You got to make Rondo beat you with his jumper. You can't allow him to torch you on the drive.
Here's Layman. He's guarded by Collins. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Cans it from downtown. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter. And that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. Here's what the Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic. Then on Friday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
And for that game against the Warriors, they'll need to be at their best for this contest. Anything short of excellence, and they'll be in for a rough ride.
The free throw drops for Rondo.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Minnesota also with the sub. Culver's checked in for Layman. And he makes the first but misses the second.
And there's no denying that Rondo is a wizard with the ball, exceptional at exploiting holes in the defense.
Here's Culver and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. They recover it. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 11. Now the feed to Culver. And then Culver with the dunk.
Impressive physical ability from Jarrett Culver. Explodes off the floor and gets to the cup.
Here's while hammering it in.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, he gets up. Minnesota shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Knocked loose. Rondo drives in, lays it up off the glass. Rondo's got 11 points in the quarter.
That's fantastic shot making this quarter after struggling a bit in the first.
On its way from Beasley for 2, and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble? That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. And he continues to torment them from 3-point range. A total of 5 threes for him in the game now. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Trae, you've made it look easy so far. How have you been able to pick them apart?
I'm just taking what the defense is giving me. Open driving lanes. They're leaving some of our bigs open, pick and rolls, things like that. We just got to continue to do it and just try to get this win.
Make them pick their poison, right? Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. We saw Trae Young lighting it up in the first half. He ended up with 33 points, 2 steals, and 5 assists. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Hawks?
Clearly, this game is all about Ice Trae. This guy's confidence is incredible. When he gets into a rhythm, he takes over again.
How about you, Shaq? What do you think about Minnesota?
Well, their sloppy play really surprised me, especially the turnovers. No matter who they had out there, they never seem to be on the same page. Their only hope is to make every possession count, and that means taking care of the ball.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And welcome back to our special presentation of the NBA for Martin Luther King Day. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
And thanks for joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there with Reddish, and it's Capella in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one, and that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Pass to Vanderbilt. Launches a 3. Atlanta with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Hunter. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
And stolen by Hunter. Down low, here's Reddish. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Hawks have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. So he gets them both. Minnesota shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's screen. And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Atlanta shooting the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. Young. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. And the Timberwolves with possession here. There's Russell with the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Russell's got 25 points.
Well, this is the go-to shot for D'Angelo Russell. The rise and fire off the dribble.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now the pass to Towns. Here's Okogie. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Here's Russell following the basket by Trae Young. And it's Beasley in the corner. No good from outside.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And he makes that one. Young's got 39.
Yeah, terrific effort there by Young, really all night. The defense has tried to make adjustments, but he's just stayed one step ahead of them.
Beasley for three. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Shot's good from Young.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
No good from Beasley. For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. And Doris Malik Beasley, no stranger to the entertainment business. His parents and his grandfather are all accomplished actors.
Yes, but his father also played basketball professionally. Malik with so much talent. Now he's looking for his role to grow, and he's got the kind of heart and toughness to go make it happen.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. That shot is off. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Okogie misses. Lets it go from the wing, and there's Hunter on the assist from Reddish. Hunter's got 4 this quarter.
A solid mid-range shooter. Hunter knows where his strengths are.
And they double up Russell to the inside to end the run. And Capella sends it back. Here's Hunter. Here's Reddish. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Reddish has got 25 points in the game. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Capella with the bucket.
The development of this J from Capella, if he hits this mid-range shot consistently, good luck guarding that guy.
Now, here is Russell. 25 points in the game. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Hey, yo, get on Russell.
Here is Russell, and he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And Hunter over to help. Lets it go from 14. Goes back up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Clint Capella.
Karl Anthony Towns takes the hit, gets the whistle.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
The free throw drops for Towns.
And Doris, the offense is there for Towns. That's obvious. But how does he improve defensively?
Well, you make a great point. Number one, he's always carried such a heavy burden offensively. Remember, this is a big guy, actually size 20 feet. So quickness laterally has always been an issue. For me, it's about one thing. Know your personnel and play smart angles, and that should help immensely. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has said he wants to be considered the best player in the league. He's got the offensive game, the versatility, the length, the mobility. Let's see what happens.
To the middle, here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Wing shot on the way. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Reddish has got 10 points here in the second half. Here's Higgins. A floater, and Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Here's Herter. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Higgins, the pass to Edwards. Offensive rebound. Here's Lehman. Towns against Capella. Goes up again. Towns with the bucket. Towns has got 16 points.
Boy, pure dominance from Karl Anthony Towns. This guy is a go-to legit scorer with multiple weapons.
And they're leaning on the mid-range right now. That's 6 of their last 10 from that area.
To the paint, Lehman, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. There will be a subtle but significant change on the court this season. Wilson is now the official basketball supplier for the NBA and its affiliated leagues. In fact, they were the association's original supplier starting in 1946. Now, after a nearly 4-decade hiatus, Wilson reclaims that position. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate that, David. Thank you. Minnesota with the ball, following the 3 by Atlanta. Here's Higgins. Pass to Culver. And then Culver with the dunk.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Reddish. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Reddish has got 34. Minnesota shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. And Capella sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu comes in for Clint Capella. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Reddish. Ed Davis is checked in for Minnesota. And here's Edwards. He's got 13. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
18 feet out. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Herter's got 4 points in the quarter.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. All in my page, all of my comments is screaming my name while I'm in the club, throwing them hundreds and fifties and
Bruno Fernando's checked in for Atlanta. Minnesota also with the sub. McLaughlin's checked in.
Two.
That one is off. And he's good on the second. Now Rondo, 15 points in the game. Shoots. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Rondo's got 17 now.
And he's just gotten so much better at being able to pull up in traffic there off the dribble. Rondo can make the D pay if you fall asleep.
And McLaughlin gets it to go.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Shot from 12, and again it's Atlanta.
And, you know, he's proven to be capable at sinking that mid-range jump shot. Rondo has to be respected from that part of the floor.
Now here's Davis. He's got 5, and McLaughlin gets it to go. McLaughlin's got 5 points now this quarter. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for Atlanta. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
Wow, 10 straight points from mid-range.
One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync. How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Offensive rebound, outside for Rondo. Here's Fernando. He's guarded by Davis. It's good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
To the middle, here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Fernando, that's good.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
1:44 left to play in the third. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's McLaughlin. 5 points in the game.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And it's Rondo penetrating, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Shooting one.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game. John Collins, he's checked in for Atlanta. Hill comes in for Tony Snell. Minnesota also with the sub. Reed's checked in.
One shot.
And that one falls for Rondo. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Here's McLaughlin. Count it. McLaughlin's got 7 points in the game. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Herter. And too long on the shot.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate. What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
And they double up Rondo. Sinks the triple. Rondo's got 10 points here in the second half.
And every now and then, Rondo will surprise you with the occasional triple, showing it off there with range.
Here's Reed. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Davis, the pass to McLaughlin. And that one drops for him. He's got 9.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Hill. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Yeah, you got to respect the awareness level of Rondo. When his teammates have a clean look at the basket, the ball gets there without hesitation.
Here's Reed. Offensive rebound. Here's Davis. Misses. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. With the points he racked up that quarter, he has broken his season-high scoring mark already. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And welcome back to the 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA, celebrating Martin Luther King Day. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, we've got Davis. He's out there with McDaniels. And it's McLaughlin in at the point.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Eddie Davis at the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Beasley's checked in for Minnesota. And he can't hit the second. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for Atlanta. It's stolen. Beasley outside. Down low. And Davis throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now, here's Okongwu.
Well, the size advantage playing a big part there. Just calmly rises and fires.
Here's McLaughlin. Passes it to Reed. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. And he gets the bucket. You know, you look at the 2020 class for the Basketball Hall of Fame, Greg, some great names, headlined by Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, Kobe Bryant. I mean, historic players.
And all the more emotional, Kevin, having Kobe enshrined after his tragic passing. But when you look at the accomplishments of this class, arguably the most decorated that the Hall of Fame has ever seen.
And Greg, you've gotten a bird's eye view. You've gotten a front court view. You've had a chance to be alongside these Hall of Fame players.
Incredible talents, great people, and truly they've been terrific ambassadors for our game.
Reed misses. Hawks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. The Hawks making a switch here. Capella's checked in.
Clint Capella.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Beasley outside. Three-pointer. A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now, here's Goodwin. Not a lot of room.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
All right, he's got to quit while he's ahead. He got away with it there, but the crossover usually gets him into a bit of trouble.
Greg, your son's been drafted. You were drafted in the NBA. As you look back on the process that you went through and your son Cole has gone through, what are some of the flags? What are some of the things that stand out to you?
First and foremost, boy, how time flies. I mean, it wasn't that long ago, at least it feels like, that they were calling my name on draft night. But
91, right? Yeah. 91.
You know, every stage of life, though, has its joys. And listen, to play the game I love and now see him playing it at this level, it's truly a blessing. And in his case, he probably loves it even more. You know, he didn't grow up the way I did. He grew up just with a true love and passion for the game. So it's humbling and obviously something that I take great pride in.
You were taken out of UNLV 1991, number 12 overall. Remember it like it was yesterday. Here's Beasley following the bucket by the Hawks. Here's McLaughlin. And another three for Minnesota.
I like that decision right there. Don't try to force a shot inside. Kick it out.
Goodwin with it. Beasley covering.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Atlanta with the rebound. Okongwu's now got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, this guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Timberwolves on offense. A big stretch here going 10-2. McDaniels, solid play on the low block, and that one's good. McDaniels got 5 points in the quarter. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
The Hawks have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's McLaughlin for 3, Okogie. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
For 3.
And it's Goodwin with the ball for the Hawks. Here's Capella, and rebounded by McDaniels. The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Here's Okogie. Not going to go that time. And Atlanta will come the other way. Shoots. And Mays gets it to go. Here's McLaughlin. Greg, after we saw top prospects like LaMelo Ball and R.J. Hampton playing a year in Australia, the NBA G League sweetened the deal to attract those blue chippers to this G League, which I think is a very interesting topic and a very interesting way to go.
It is. I think the salaries now could exceed $500,000, not to mention the endorsement deals, and they're on a single team that's built around their needs. Certainly an enticing option for those who want to skip the college route.
Does this affect colleges, in your opinion, in their recruiting?
Not at all. You're going to love your school no matter who plays for them, especially if you're winning.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Capella, and Tony Snell's subbed in for Okongwu. The shot by Higgins, no good. Hawks have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Atlanta calls timeout. Here's Mays.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Snell. Minnesota with the rebound. Reeves got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the inside. Here's McDaniels. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Goes up on the wing. It's rebounded by McLaughlin. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Here's Higgins. And the layup's good off the glass. Higgins got his first points in this one.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
And there's the foul. It's going to go on Solomon Hill. That is his first foul of the game. The Timberwolves shooting in the fourth has been tremendous, 59%. Here's McLaughlin. McDaniels. Yep, that one goes in there.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Goodwin. Nice form on the 20-footer. The Timberwolves shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. McLaughlin, the pass to Reed. Here's Higgins, trying his luck from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. Hawks shooting about 47% here in the fourth. Here's Mays. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Really left alone that time. Okogie's got 5 points in the quarter.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Count that one. Minnesota with the ball. Inside. Reed gets the bucket.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Lets it fly from 18. Snell, that's good.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
And the basket by Okogie.
Well, if it ain't broke,
don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
From past the arc, rebound Atlanta. Snell's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Fernando. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And the Timberwolves with possession. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Reed. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Here's Mays. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Higgins the pass to Reed. Here's Higgins. Down low. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Reed's got 8 here in the quarter.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And it's Goodwin missing. The Timberwolves shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall?
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Here's Higgins. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, even though that's a nice wide open look, it's not a good decision. He would have been better off passing that thing.
Yep, that one goes.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Here's Higgins. Reed misses. Hill deciding where to go with it. Shoots over McDaniel. Again, the Hawks score. 1:42 left to play in the final quarter. Higgins the pass to Reed. Here's Okogie. And the pass to McDaniels. And he drops in the layup off the glass. McDaniels got 11 points here in just the second half.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Atlanta.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Trae Young.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
And it's Goodwin missing. So it's the Timberwolves now. McDaniels passes to McLaughlin. Here's Okogie. Out to the right wing. Here's McDaniels. No good with the triple. Here's Atlanta now. Here's Goodwin. Sinks the three-pointer.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're leading by 35. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
It's not completely over, and they know that. But if they carry out their game plan, they should be golden.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, Trae Young.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
This was a big game for him. There's no denying that. Coming off a bunch of losses in a row, they turned to him to break the streak, and he delivered in a big way. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Here's Higgins. Here's Okogie. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Trae, this is a young team. So what is the chemistry and connection that lets you play together so well?
I mean, you're around us outside of the locker room. I mean, you can tell why we support each other so well, and the energy we have for each other on the court. I mean, you can tell the reason why we do that. And I mean, I love this group.
Well, congrats on the win, man. Appreciate your time. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.